Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. How are you all? This is Kathy speaking, and it is Friday the 18th of August of 2023, as I'm connecting with you. The moon is transiting through Virgo, will soon come to an opposition to Neptune. So the moon has recently just opposed Saturn as well. So where emotions are concerned and things that we're wanting to manifest, it's like Saturn is saying keep the foot on the pedal, keep working. Emotionally, an opposition can also speak to a little bit of clarity. An opposition is like a full moon, so feeling as though something is coming to light or more clear for us pertaining to what it is. What are those blockages? What are those limitations or restrictions with whatever it is that we're working on or hoping to manifest? Now, it is retrograde season. We've had a new moon in Leo, which logically today we should be able to see the new moon glyph in the sky, and I would say possibly we may also be able to see Venus. She's starting to become invisible. So for those of you that are early up, speaking about before sunrise, have a look. Start having a look to see if you could see Venus, as she's going to be a morning star. All right, today I'm going to take a message from Rosie Shalhoub's chocolate message lovers cards, the chocolate lovers message cards. She's a friend of mine from Sydney, and she's got a retail store where she sells tarot. She's got psychics there as well. So she's a friend of mine, and she created this deck, and I haven't used it for quite a while, so I'd like to take a chocolate message. Now, what's interesting is the welcome home. It came to my attention yesterday when I got my hands on this deck again. So I noticed this message, and it's called Mystery. Okay, there's some crazy people out there, very Uranian, foot on the pedal. Not like that, my dear friends. Don't lose it. Stay grounded, okay? And it's called Mystery. It's called Mystery, but it says welcome home. So I don't know if that speaks to you personally, but we'll be taking a message at the end of the reading. So let's see, as the messenger is here, we'll be looking into the Mystic Moon Oracles, the Light Seers Tarot for the main message. We'll be taking an oracle from the Universal Love Oracle and my little Lenormand deck. Lenormand Oracle cards, it's called, my little Lenormand deck. I think I've introduced this to you before. So let's see. If you're not sure, I can just message me, comment beneath the video, and I will show you the little oracle deck, the cover, okay, the little box, so you may be interested in buying that, purchasing. Anyway, let's see what's going on as the moon is waxing. Something is growing, and the moon is transiting through Virgo. I don't know, I felt a little bit emotional today. I'm a Virgo. I've got lots of planets. I've got a stellium in Virgo myself, and the moon can speak to emotions, emotional stuff. So as the moon is going to come up to oppose Neptune, again an opposition, remember, is like a full moon. We can receive some information about what we're unclear about. It could be pertaining to a home, anything to do with our past, of course. Anything to do with work and what we're, the service we're providing, what sacrifices we've made, anything that we're creating as well, anything that we've been on the fence about. And hopefully with Venus now becoming visible, having been reborn. Let's see what this new 8-year cycle holds. Yeah, she's going to be the morning star. She's going to be much more powerful and all about the mundane. Okay. Now, I just wanted to also mention that Venus now retrograding in Leo is at 17 degrees, and she's coming up to square over to Jupiter in Taurus, who is at 15 degrees. So this is the second square that they're having. And, you know, Leo and Taurus, they are fixed signs. But this is going to bring us some sort of an understanding about this retrograde Venus cycle. So look out, look out. Information will come in, some sort of an enlightenment. Remember, Venus squaring over to Jupiter. Just don't be too over-optimistic with whatever comes through, whatever information, whatever clarity, whatever wisdom, and whatever sort of potential for abundance, yeah, in all areas of life. Anything to do with Venus, okay? And what it is that we're creating. Let's see what the messages are today. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, my archangels, for your guidance. We have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Page of Pentacles, could be a messenger, could be anything to do with business and money. There could be a lot of happiness pertaining to what we're creating. Maybe also a possible risk that we've taken could be coming through. The Page of Pentacles. Pages are messengers, but it does speak to, materialistic things, practical matters, money matters, but also anything to do with possible learning something, something to do with education. This could be a child, this could be youth. We see a lot of happiness in the Queen of Wands here, and of course she speaks mostly to Leo for me. And since, you know, there's a lot going on, it's still in Leo, we know that she's very creative, very much about creating the situation. There's great confidence, or there's possibly some good news that's coming through. Maybe some sort of a creative project is, this could be the beginning of it, or news that this is going to begin, or anything it is that we're creating, or that we desire, or that we've been working on. Let's see what else. We've got the Nine of Cups. Look at a wish fulfillment. Even though today, as I was taking some love messages for you, those that were not on the premiere of the Twin Flame Soulmate reading, which I got back to all of you yesterday with a personal love message, I completed that today. And the messages, you know, the vibes felt quite low. We had some difficult personal messages. So I don't know if they're just the energies or the vibes, or maybe, remember, I'm not reading reversals. Now in the upright, these are beautiful cards. If they were to be in the reverse, this would be a disappointment. It's like a message not coming in pertaining to a wish fulfillment, or something that you're creating, something that you desire. So we also see in the Nine of Cups here, she's jumping, she's on top of a glory box, a suitcase full of gold, and it brings to mind, you know, sometimes not everything that glitters is gold, right? Sometimes we can have had some sort of an illusion, thinking that something was more valuable than what it really is, or maybe we, the lens that we view things from, our perception of a situation may have been wrong, or maybe we've been wearing those rose-colored glasses, not seeing something clearly. Ten of Wands, the Hermit, and the World card. Something is completing here, no doubt. Something is completing. Now, of course, this could be a heavy burden. Ten of Wands, right? The end of the heavy burden, even though we're sort of still in those energies, right? But it is a card of endings and new beginnings, new possible beginnings. But because we've got the World card, which is a card of ending here, I would say that we're still going through this Ten of Wands here. And because something's been very, very heavy, maybe something hasn't been viable, or some sort of a wish fulfillment hasn't been coming through. It's like we've been loving and nurturing and working on something and sort of going back to the drawing board again, because we go from a queen to a page, right? Now this, of course, can speak to collaboration. These could be two different people. We've got a fire sign and an earth sign. I don't know if it's a romantic connection as well here, but what I see is that there is great heaviness here with the Ten of Wands, and then someone goes into their cave. They're looking for the light. We've got a couple of nines again. I remember speaking yesterday about nines. Nines, you know, September is the 9th month. Pay attention to September 9th. Maybe pay attention to 27th of August, so 9 days from now. Now we are coming up to a full moon in Pisces, and we're preparing to ingress into the Virgo season. So a lot to do with health, or what we're working on, or people that we're collaborating with. Virgo is all about discernment. Virgo is all about the details. Mercury's there, very strong in its home sign of Virgo. So we've got the ability to see, right? Because the Hermit is enlightened. Now, some of us could be also looking for the wisdom from others, looking for guidance from others. This could be a professional, the Hermit, right? It could be someone that is a professional. It could be a tarot reader, an astrologer. It could be a doctor. But the World card is an accomplishment. We know that for sure. And we know it's like breaking the barriers, breaking the blockages, it's like getting to the finishing line, but with great hardship, because the World card, remember, is a great accomplishment. It's like the end of the Fool's journey, which surely opens up a brand new cycle, since we're completing something. And remember, nines are always about completion as well. What's at the bottom here? And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Knight of Pentacles is strategic, slow, very much about putting in the effort, taking their sweet old time, making sure that, you know, everything is intact, you know, that we've perfected everything. Remember, page and then a knight pertaining to earth. It's slow and gradual, but all about being grounded. We know that the Knight of Pentacles, he knows for certain where he's heading. And of course, it speaks to money, but, you know, in the Light Seer's Tarot, we see that he's leaving 10 Pentacles behind. We've got a 10 of Wands here as well. So it speaks to change for me. This could be a change of business. This could be a change of homes, obviously. Because the 10 of Pentacles could speak to family, could speak to a cycle ending, of course. 10 of Pentacles, someone going it alone, not expecting support from others, someone leaving a support system, taking a risk and taking charge, taking leadership, leading their own lives to where they feel called to take their lives, right? And we know the Hermit is also a spiritual attainment and awareness and enlightenment as well. And, you know, maybe something that we've desired, something that we, you know, made us go into our cave and go through a learning process, maybe a wish fulfillment, something that we looked to be a wish fulfillment was not all that it was meant to be. Maybe we weren't seeing clearly, and maybe Spirit has got a better solution or a resolution or a better path for us. Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles is speaking to. We've got the Four of Pentacles, which is the Miser card. So leaving a situation because there was no security, no financial, no emotional security. Yeah, a lot to do with finances. Two of Pentacles, things being up in the air. So even where practical matters are concerned, Two of Pentacles could be things being up in the air, or we've worked really hard, we've worked extra hard to complete something, and this is a success point, or maybe even, you know, a success point, a successful ending to maybe even a spiritual awakening. Maybe for some of us, yes, it's been hard, but we've accomplished something else rather than maybe what we were hoping for. So maybe it's just the perspective and how we should look at a situation, right? There's always something to gain when the effort is put in. Let's see emotionally. And as I said, it is a Friday, so the weekend is just around the corner. My goodness, everyone goes so quiet on the weekend. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe this. What is this card? Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And there is another card here. I do apologize, but I guess things happen for particular reasons. What's this Seven of Swords and the Sun? So what is going to be revealed is going to bring a sense of clarity, but also happiness and healing. Now we've got Leo and we've got some air here. Could be Aquarius, could be Gemini, could be Libra. I guess that these were cards that were meant to come through. They were picked out of, you know, the deck here. For whatever reason, they were where they were. I truly believe everything happens for a reason. And the Seven of Swords, of course, is stealth. It's an ingenious mind. It can also speak to strategy, which I was talking about. Something pertaining to stealth, theft, maybe even loss is going to come to light. What's going on, Spirit? We're releasing. We've got a Tower moment pertaining to a third party. It's like someone's falling out of a third party situation. There's a release and a death going on, or a major transformation and huge awareness or a shift pertaining to a third party. Now, third parties can speak to love affairs. Oh my God. It looks like Spirit is playing really weird games with me today. The Star. Now, these cards showed up in yesterday's Twin Flame Soulmate reading. And they came through, I think, on the side of the Divine Masculine. So pay attention. I cannot believe this. We've got the two luminaries here, Sun and Star. Two amazing cards, Leo, Aquarius. Pay attention to the area of your chart, which is a Leo and Aquarius. Something will be revealed there. And it's got to do maybe with a love connection, possibly with a third party situation. Something is completing here. Unbelievable today, just unbelievable. What else is going on with this third party? You know, third party doesn't have to only be a romantic connection. It could be other people pertaining to, you know, some sort of a relationship. It could be a business partnership. It could be a friendship, right? It could be anything. What else is going on? We've got the conclusion and the key. We've got fear. And we've got surrender. And there's the Pisces energy, which I spoke about here. And We've got the key. There's a conclusion, there's an unlocking, there's maybe also unlocking someone's psyche, someone's fears. This could be our own fears as well. Fear of change. You know, surrender card Pisces can speak to huge endings. You know, Pisces is the karmic house. A huge karmic cycle coming to an ending. And of course, Pisces can speak to love affairs or people that are physically at a distance, at, you know, another country. And of course, it also speaks to secret enemies, the 12th house. So there's some sort of a releasing of fear. Someone is going to be much more confident. These could be revelations pertaining to third parties as well, which can be very shocking but very liberating as well. Spirit is saying just surrender, just let it go. Let it go and see what Spirit brings. Let's see what's at the bottom. Someone is going to ask for forgiveness. There's going to be a lot of communication, and pay attention because these are also signs and synchronicities pertaining to someone not feeling very well at all. Maybe because they've been sneaky, stealthy, and beneath that is the separation. So someone is having regrets. Maybe they're thinking of communicating as well. You may be picking up on these energies, on their energy, on signs and synchronicities, right? Someone's gone in another direction because of a separation, but there is going to be a possible return as well. Someone's gone through major upheaval and change and challenges, I'm going to say. Let's see what's going on. We've got the key and we've got the movement, a movement to another home, another place. Could be a distant place. Could be where someone's heart was calling them and telling them to go. You know, nothing happens without a reason. So for me, Spirit knows what's best for us. And remember the welcome home, the mystery. Yeah, a lot of mysteries revealed today. Let's see what this World card, the outcome card, is about. We've got the garden. We've got the ring. And we've got the lilies. So someone's been going through a purification process. This could also bring a major accomplishment and great abundance. There's clarity, there's happiness, you know. And this could also be someone trying to keep from their, you know, from their, the people they socialize with, their reputation, trying to keep things under wraps. But it's like a lot of information will be revealed. This could have to do with someone that's well known or famous in the world. It could be a world leader on a collective scale. Something to do with a cycle coming to an ending. Some form of an ending, could be to a contract. This could also be a potential ending because maybe there's been deception. There's a purification. We've got Virgo and Pisces here again. This could also speak to someone letting go or the ending of a contract because of health issues. Yes, this could speak to a world leader. I don't know why Biden is coming through. I know that his astrology is very not good at all. And remember that the key is also, it speaks to Chiron, the wounded healer, and we've got the Hermit here. Something to do with holistic healing or being secret, pertaining to someone's health issues, and also someone needing to go into solitude here to see the light. Remember, also to heal. And of course, this could speak to some of you becoming healers for others through your own challenges. Yes, but this also speaks to second chances. This is number 20. It's like the crisis, the judgment card. It's like second chances at a contract or a long-term relationship. Remember, the lily speaks to ethics. It speaks to an intimate connection as well. This is Chiron in Virgo. We are coming up to the Virgo season. There's going to be a lot of disclosure, a lot of things coming through pertaining to health and how those in positions of power used and manipulated their positions to manipulate, towards their narrative pertaining to the world, to the health of people in the world. So we're going to have a lot of that coming through collectively. So a lot of things that were, really deceptive, and the fish can also speak to, it's Pisces energy, it's Neptune, mainstream media, trying to pull the wool over our eyes. And this could also speak to where we don't have the clarity. The fish is also a card of repetition. I was going to say reputation again. But it also speaks to abundance. Just looking at these 4 cards from the Lenormand speak to great happiness and great potential for a long-term contract. Something to do with work, or this is the service that you've provided, right? This can speak to a past connection. So you've surrendered, you've given, you've sacrificed. Maybe now Spirit is giving things back to you. Remember, this is Saturn. And Saturn is, the Lord of Karma and great rewards. Great rewards, right? And of course, the moon connecting with Saturn can speak to long-term relationships or contracts. There's the sun again. So this is wonderful. It's like the sun comes through and clears those clouds, brings the clarity, brings a lot of happiness and possible manifestation, financial abundance, emotional abundance. There's the star. We've got the sun and the star again, and these messages were repeated yesterday. Please check out our last uploads with the Twin Flame Soulmate reading, because we are talking about a lot of illumination and a lot of possible hope as to our happiness and what it is that we're creating. So I'm going to take a message from the Universal Love Oracle, and then we'll take a handwritten love message. No, not today. We'll take a chocolate message. The chocolate lovers message cards. So dear Spirit, what's going on? What is possible today, or whenever you receive this message, right? I may be back with a divine spread on Sunday. My dear friends, I will try. I'm not promising. A lot of people are on holiday, and I wish I was on holiday too, but I'm here. I'm still here. Just letting you know, I will be away end of August. We've got the guardian angel. That's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. I will be away end of August for a few days. Let's see what the message is. Okay. At times you feel lonely even amidst company. The reality is that you are never alone, for you are loved more than you can possibly imagine. An angel is close to you at present, and you will feel their presence in the coming days. Watch for synchronicities in the words of a song you hear, a falling leaf or feather, or a butterfly fluttering by. These are all signs from your angel, who is here to guide and illuminate your path. The way is made clear, for you are always on the right path, and your angel will always protect you. There is no right or wrong path. Ultimately, all paths lead to the great ocean of love inside your heart. That is beautiful. So the great ocean of love, and there is the guardian angel. It's like he's coming out, he or she, they're coming out of a star. So the Aquarius energy comes through very strongly for me. And remember that I mean, Mercury now is, Mercury's about to turn retrograde in a few days. He's slowing down, and we could say that he's in good aspect to Uranus. And Uranus is like the star. Remember, it rules Aquarius. So Virgo and Taurus, they work well together. There's flowing energies and helpful divine source blessings, right? Mars in Virgo is our vitality, our energy, our strategy. Mercury is the information, our logic, our ability to communicate well, to be intelligent, right? Very much the Seven of Swords, I'm going to say. The moon now that's coming up to Mercury, maybe there will be revelations and things that maybe we could not see if we were not in hermit mode. Maybe, you know, the hermit is now bringing the information. So remember, Virgo is work, and it's health, and it's medicine, right? It's practical matters. Opposite is Pisces, so it's got to do with practical matters, our physical, practical health, and also our emotional, psychological health. And Virgo is our physical body, and it's in beautiful flowing energy over to Taurus. Taurus, which gives us our securities, it's our money. Again, it's what, the security that we own. It's our money in the bank. It's our property. But it's also, again, a feel-good energy and the physical body. Now, Jupiter and Uranus are there. So maybe times are a bit stressful, but we will have a lot of disclosure and a lot of information pertaining to Venusian matters. And it's like with Venus now being reborn as a more materialistic Venus, more practical Venus, more about the mundane and our securities, right? It feels like it's a time of doing the work right now. That's what I feel is coming through with the astrology and with the cards. So maybe things that we've dreamed of, hoped for, maybe are starting to materialize. Could be. Remember that we've got a guardian angel, so send your wishes, and make sure that you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities in which I mentioned earlier. Now, I don't take these cards in reversal, so whatever the message is, thank you, Spirit, for the collective. See how it resonates for you. And I don't look at the cards when I'm shuffling this deck, because on one side we've got the chocolate, and on the other is the message. So I always tend to look away as I'm shuffling this deck. So just running with my intuition, right? Even closing my eyes, tuning in, dear friends. Let's see what the message is. What is the message, dear Spirit? What is the message? And we've got fudge, moving forward. Okay, and that can speak to moving house, just like in the Ten of Wands. Okay, chocolate fudge, yummy. I always want chocolate after these cards. Now, it is time to leave something behind that no longer serves you. Change may lead to sadness, but separation can lead to happiness. The promise of change holds your best interest at heart. Know and trust that new and good times are ahead. Good things are waiting for you. Trust your gut feelings at this time as you prepare to leave a relationship that isn't working, a job that no longer feeds your soul, or a living arrangement that no longer provides. Trust that something better is coming your way. I move forward with no regrets. I leave my past behind and walk into a brighter future. Just showing you the message. Okay. And it does tie in very strongly to today's message. If this is not you moving away, from a job, a relationship, or a home. It could be another person, right? It could be a Virgo. We do see that this person, they're moving on foot. Same here. The knight is off his horse. And what I get from that is I'm going to make this change, even if it's the last thing I do, even if I don't have a car. You know, I don't have the ability to move easily, but I will get there. It's all about strategy. And look, she's packed her bags and put everything on her buffalo. There's great strength in the buffalo, right? So this could also be the support of friends, right? Someone taking you where you need to go. So I do get a sense of help coming through from others, surely. Okay. All right, my dear friends, I think I will leave it there for today. I do have some other obligations. I am wishing you well. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It's still very hot here. I'm hot and sweaty. I've got that fan on me, but we've still got 35, 36 degrees Celsius here in Greece. So it is a bit of an effort doing these readings, as I tend to heat up when I read. Oh, okay. So sending you my love. Thank you for all that you do for this channel. It always is appreciated. And of course, you could still comment, yes please, beneath the yesterday's Twin Flame Soulmate premiere love reading. I will get back to you in the next couple of days. Thank you so much, and I'm wishing you well. Let's see what comes through, right? Because I do feel the astrology does have a lot to do. I mean, the astrology these are the energies that we are surrounded. It's our environment, you know, and we're all affected by what's going on up there in the sky. Okay, and tarot is all about picking up on those energies, and that's why I feel that tarot and astrology, they work really, really well together. And I do offer deluxe readings, which is a quick look at your astrology, and then we go into a tarot reading. They're called my deluxe readings. So if you're interested in a deluxe reading, I do offer those. You can get the link beneath this video. So divinedebut11.net is the website, so check it out. I'm wishing you well. I'm wishing you a wonderful weekend, whatever it is that you're doing. Mine will be a little bit of mixture, a bit of work, a bit of getting out and about, getting close to nature, and a bit of doing some things at home, a little bit of painting. So I've got my hands full. Keeping busy is good. Love and light, my dear friends. I'd love to hear what you're up to. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Love you all so much. Namaste.